Hey, thanks for emailing me. Really appreciate it. The problem is, you spammed me. I know you don't think it's spam. I know you don't feel it's spam. I know you're like, but you love me, so it's okay. But it's not. You spammed me. The reality of it is that there are rules for sending out emails. Now, some emails are protected. If this was a transaction or relationship email, which is an email that I'm expecting, an email that I need to get, like you just sold me something or a warranty's been updated, that's different. This wasn't one of them. You just advertised something. You reached out to me. You want me to do something. You want me to know something, but you didn't follow the rules. There are some rules. There are federally mandated rules. And I'm going to tell you something right now, and I want you to listen to me carefully because I'm a nice guy, but if I wasn't a nice guy, and if you get reported, you can be on the hook for up to $41,000 fine per email. That should scare you. So listen to me for a minute. Listen about what you need to know, and you'll understand what you did wrong. You'll understand what you can do to fix it, and maybe, just maybe, the next time you get an email from somebody, you might send them this video so they'll know what to do. First, the header fields have to be accurate. That means the from and the to fields need to be accurate. The to field means that I need to know which email you sent to me, which means blind carbon copy is not allowed. But blind carbon copy, if I carbon copy everybody, yes, that's right. You definitely shouldn't carbon copy everybody. You're supposed to send emails one at a time. If you're not sending them one at a time, you should be using a bulk email service. And that would allow people to know which email you sent to. I have 100 email addresses. I have no idea which email you just sent to. And I have a right to know that. So blind carbon copy is out. The to field should be accurate as well. The second is the subject. Is the subject accurate? Does the subject line match what's in the email? You're like, oh yeah. But a lot of you people are using RE on that first email, like we're already in the middle of a dialogue. That is not allowed. You can't fake a way for me to open it, urgent, any of those types of things. If you're trying to trick me to open an email, you're cheating. And if you're cheating, you're violating spam law. What other things you're supposed to have? Ooh, you're not going to like this one. Nobody likes this one. Where are you located? What is your physical mailing address? And then basically, I need a valid U.S. postal address and a P.O. box that counts. But spam laws require that I'm allowed to know who sent me the email and what their mailing address is. So you are required, and you'll see in a lot of emails from legitimate companies, the last line will give them where they're mailing from. So you need to include that. So let's start with the basics, right? To, from, subject, mailing address. These are not that hard to do. And if you follow those rules, things are a lot easier. So how do you make sure that you follow these rules? Well, the really easiest way to do that is to use an email management system like MailChimp. Some of you are like, but I'm sending out more than 2,000 and it's going to cost me. Yes. If you're sending out more than these accounts, the free versions of these accounts allow you to use, then you have to realize that that's part of the price of doing business. Let's also talk about the price of doing business. A mailing list is maintained. It's very important that you actually maintain this list. And one of the things that I'm required to see in an email is an opt-out link. Something that says, take me off your list. But that doesn't mean delete me. Deleting me is one thing. It means that you're going to move me from the list of people you mailed to the list of people that you will never mail again. You are required to keep track of the people that have said, stop emailing me. You're required to keep track of that way. This way you don't accidentally put me back on the list. You're also required to respond in a reasonable amount of time. You ever see those people like, we'll delete you in the next 12 days. 12 days? It's a digital age, man. Delete me. I understand maybe a day or two because there's queues. But seriously, you're required to honor that list very carefully. So, are you keeping track of who is asked to be removed from your list? Have you even made a way for people to be removed from the list? These are things you're required to do, which is why your people use these third-party mailing services. And then lastly, you're not going to like this one either. This is for the big corporations out there. You're responsible for your third-party vendors. If you hire a marketing firm and they spam on your behalf, you will get fined. You will get fined for what they do. You are responsible for who you hire to do mailings on your behalf, so be careful out there. I have been spammed from a company, been taken off the list, and then been spammed by that company again. And they go, oh, it's a marketing firm. It doesn't matter. You are still responsible. It's not that hard to follow the rules. It basically means that you have to be a good citizen. There are so many bad citizens out there. Why can't you be a good citizen? And by the way, these third-party services, whether you're using MailChimp or Constant Contact, they give you wonderful things. Yes, you're going to lose people. If you send it to 1,000 people and 200 people removed from your list, that's 200 people that you've been pissing off every month that had no idea how to get off your list. Wouldn't you rather send 800 happy people than 1,000 mixed people? The other thing is you'll often get to see how things have been opened, whether they click your links. There's other value-added things for using these mailing services. So please, please, I beg you, don't spam.